good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you so much for joining me for another tip of stream. Surprise, mother hackers! Well, I don't think it's much of a surprise if it's on the schedule, vaguely. Ooh. But today I was able to stream. I kind of said I was gonna do it yesterday, so if you're kind of like, Tippa, what are you doing here? First of all, brother, it's my stream. What? Why are we asking these questions? Second of all, as you could tell from the title, there's only now 20 more days, which is crazy because I feel like the last time I streamed, I said 30. And so the math ain't mathing right now. So I'm confusion. I'm like, where did 10 days go? But apparently when you disassociate, 10 days just go by like nothing. But this weekend I have my last semester of classes ever in my entire hecking life. I'm so excited! But I'm not ready for any of the practicals, so that's why today, on our to be determined day, we are studying. Dun dun dun! We could be gaming, but I don't know, it's just a little too stressed for gaming. But after this weekend, I will game a little bit more, then we go back into co-working because I have one more exam again on the 10th, one more on the 21st, and then on the 22nd I have a presentation, then we're done! We can go back to full-time gaming and I could become a variety streamer again. But thank you so much, Cubs, for joining me. I know it's a little bit late of a notice. I couldn't really give much of a time. I would have predicted a little bit earlier, but today at work I just had a lady who's not understanding what was happening. I'm like, ma'am, you are hearing my superior, my supervisor? You're hearing my supervisor right clear, and you are literally reiterating the words word for word back to her. But then you're asking the same questions, and that conversation went on for an hour and a half. I kid you not. I was there like, someone get me out of here. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it home! So I'm glad that it is now, well, when I decided to stream, it was around 3:30ish, so happy to be here. Today kind of worked out a little bit better than yesterday, because yesterday I wanted to go to the gym. Today, the gym class I would like to go is at 6:30, so, and I have a thing at 7, so boo, 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 tomato, tomato, tomato. So, we're only going until then, so right now it's almost 4 o'clock in about 15 minutes in Bearcat Mountain, and that's how, as long as you're gonna have me, okay? Okay, good talk. Anyway, let me go ahead and say my hi to we'll every cub, and then we'll do a little bit of catch up because we didn't even get to talk about the direct. And I mean, maybe I shouldn't talk too much about the direct, but that's how long it's been. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Just a day, boo-hoo, woe is me. Hi, Robo, hi, let's go! Go, 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 go. Welcome on in, welcome. Hi, Sauron, hi, Zero Moon. Hi, Luna, hello, welcome. I'm so sorry, the Club check-in redeem should be working now, so pause cross that everything is going all according to Kikaku. Hi, Goku, hi, welcome. And hi, Helby, hi. Tippa is cute and good, and that's a fact. Let's go. Thank you, gamer. And do you know I'm so cute? So kawaii. That I released a little. It's so crunchy. I hope you guys just open this link up on your phone, but I made a little short yesterday, so I'm so excited about that. If you guys are familiar with the Miku song of Lemon Melon Cookie, another VTuber had put like an English cover out, and I'm like, oh no, it begins. A song is stuck in my head. Help! So I decided to put it in clip form, but it's so crunchy. The cuteness is still there, but I was like, oh, send it out. So if you haven't had the opportunity to check Teehee new short. So yeah, Teehee, thank you. Keiki, hi, welcome. In high school, hi. Huh? The only video quality available today is 1080p by 60? Oh, I'm sorry, gamer. Did that change? I don't think it changed anything on my OBS to be like, sorry, Cubs, you're only getting high quality version of me. Listen, I make sure there's a variety, or you guys have options. How about that, okay? That you guys have options of, how do you say it? video quality. Cause I'm not gonna lie, cuz listen, 1080p is cool and stuff, but I'm not doing anything gamer today, you know? Well, welcome and Luna, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. And I ask her, hi, welcome, hello, and hi, Faust, why do you keep gaming? Every time I go to bed, I get a ping from your Discord saying that you're streaming, and I'm just like... Brother, but it's really nice that you're, keeping consistent, but brother, why is it always at 11 p.m.? I'm like, wow, it's time to go to bed. Faust stream? I sleep. Oh my goodness, hi bullet, hi, welcome! Brother, you didn't even give me an option to say yes or no to your advice. You don't even know if I could give good or bad advice. What was me? Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. As for your problem, if you want right legitimate advice, I just say rock it. That's all. Thank you and goodbye. Anyway. Helvy says lemon melon cookies are intended to be crunchy. Ray, good, great. Val says it's a personal attack to all East Coast gamers. That's so funny because I literally told that to Big Ham when she was saying in her stream yesterday. She was just like, oh my goodness, why is the direct always so early? And I'm like, oh, they hate PST time zone so bad. They hate you guys, they hate you. But then I realized Val just hates me, so it's fine, it's whatever. Anyway. But that's, what do you call it? But that's an issue for another day. I'm so excited about the direct. Honestly, you know who did such a good job streaming the direct? SG1029. Let me go ahead and give that gamer a shout out. That guy definitely made it very bearable. During work because I was at work when it happened. I started work exactly at 9. They hate me. And so getting to see his reactions was like really nice because I'm not gonna lie to you, cause I'm a fake gamer, okay? It's not for anything, but yeah, he seemed to have enjoyed it. Yeah, there was just a lot of games he was more familiar with, so seeing his reaction and being right hyped up about it made me hyped up about it. I'm not gonna be day one buying the Nintendo Switch 2 by any means, but like I am excited for those who are. Big smiley face emoji. Oh my goodness, I despise you, affectionate. Wow, haters to lovers. Oh my goodness. Squall says they must hate people in Hawaii even more. That's crazy. You know, maybe they do. And I feel so bad because Big Ham was like, I literally woke up and everything got spoiled and it's not worth watching the direct. I'm like, no, don't say that. You know what I mean? I'm like, no. But well. The Hyper goes, hi, welcome on in, welcome. The prices on games are crazy, dude. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. And don't talk to me about don't talk to me about current world events right now and why everything might be happening. But it's fine, it's okay. It truly is what it is. I will just smile and nod. I'm not gonna lie to you. What was it? I had asked SG because I'm like, I'm not a Mario Kart person by whatever it means. I think the last time I played Mario Kart, more realistically, was when it was on the GameCube. I do have the Switch version and I got it once and I don't remember. I think I wanted to play it on stream, but apparently hackers are such like a big deal and whatnot, and I was like, oh, we're gonna do a little training arc, and it's like, okay, actually never mind, and I never touched the game again, so I'm so sad. But there's something about this new Mario Kart that's like, wow, I should get it. So I think maybe if I ever decide to invest in Nintendo Switch 2, which won't be by like any means, I'm not gonna probably do it anytime this year or next, it really depends. I think I might do the bundle, and apparently you save yourself $30 hecking dollars on an $80 game, but technically I don't think anyone should be paying $80 for a video game. But I'm kinda cheap, so it's whatever. Oh yeah, and it's more when it's physical. That's insane. DK looks kind of hyped though. I actually really appreciate that they went with the more Is it appropriate to say like retro-y design? He's so expressive, it's so cool. Luna says June 5th is the Delta 3 and 4 day. I'm so excited. I feel so bad because my memory is so bad that I'm like, part of me is like, do I want to play? Do I want to play 1 and 2 again? But I'm like, oh, I don't really have time for that. I'm just gonna roll with the motions, big smiley face emoji, you know? Anyway, hold on. Sorry, I got distracted. I was gonna open up a page. Cubs, Big Head made a new post. Like streaming, looking at Twitter. That's not my intention. But what do you call it? Really. Actually, maybe. No. Really quick. I've been watching Severance, and now I'm on episode 7. I'm going so fast. I'm doing like 1 to 2 episodes a day now. I'm trying at least, you know? And it is such a good series, but look at this reference. Your Audi is kind. Your Audi loves watching VTubers. Your Audi has a 50 stream watch streak on Big Ham's Twitch channel. I love Severance. I'm only 7 episodes in, but I'm like, oh, so cool. And if you're not familiar with Severance, I don't really know how to describe it. I don't know at what point you get spoilery or not, so let me see if I could get a quick bio. Mark leads a team of office workers whose memories have been surgically divided between their work and personal lives. When a mysterious colleague appears outside of work, it begins a journey to discover the truth about their jobs. Yeah, okay, cool. I really like it, so if you Cubs get the opportunity to talk, we'll get to, Big Ham's waiting for me to like catch up because she's like, I'm literally brain rotted with Severance, and I'm like, I'm not there yet, but I will. I think there's a total of I don't remember how many episodes. In my brain I want to say 19. How many episodes? Severance, let's see. I don't know. Sorry. Well, it's a few episodes for sure. Anyway. Hi, Lim. Hi, welcome. Ooga. 2? First party games, day 1, Booga. Yeah. I'm happy for them. Anyway, Helby says the new Mario Kart is so pretty looking. Honestly, I want to play as a Moo Moo Meadows cow. I'm emotionally connected to this cow, and I really want to play as them. Okay. So cute. Hi, Conan. Hi. Welcome. That says, Gamma, you should watch Orb for some nights. I should, and I want to, and I told the Cubs about it. But I don't have the time at the moment. I've heard really raving reviews about Orb. But I don't know, there's a lot of things that are gonna be coming up in the summer too. So big emoji. So like right now for the season alone that's coming up, I think next week, and I think some for this week, but there's like the new Gundam, and there's Witch Watch, which both of them I'm kind of curious about. Again, I don't really care for Gundam. I'm sorry to my Gundam lovers out there. I just Mecha is still up in the air for me. But this, I really like the style, so I'm curious to add it in. What else? And then the next season in the summer, Dandadan is coming out already in June. Wait, April, May, June. Yeah. So basically in the next season, pretty much, Dandadan's coming out. So I'm like, oh no, more anime to keep adding onto the list. But I promise you, gamer, as soon as I'm done with school, which is in about 20 more days, maybe, just maybe, I'll finally go ahead and watch it and catch up all the things that I'd like to, watch. Anyway. But Val says it's the anime of the decade for you? Brother, I heard good reviews. I didn't think it was that good. I'm like, wow! I will definitely check it out, though. I've never really watched, and I think I saw the genre of it being like a historic anime, so I'm like, But I'm curious enough. I will ponder on it. Same, Lim, same. I'll get around to pondering the orb. Exactly. Lim says I'm forcing my Severance Season 2 watch party to watch ads. I'm voicing my Severance Season 2 watch party to— oh. I hope you have a good watch party. Wow, Julian says emotionally connected even. Yeah, that's what I am to the Moon's Meadow Cow. I'm so excited. Huh? Alvy says Tippa Cowbear arc. Yeah, Cowbear. Wait, I'm not reading that right. Tippa Cowbear cat arc. Yeah. I don't know. There's something about the Moon's Meadow Cow that's so friend-shaped that I'm like, I want to be like that. Lives vicariously by picking as my character on an $80 video game. Eh? Julian says, why anime titles either gotta be like Dan 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 or Torodoro or blah 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 blah, or that time I got hit by a truck, reincarnated as a slime, sent to another world, became a demon, slayed the Demon King. You gotta do fun alliterations, or you gotta tell people what the plot of the anime is, or they'll never look at it. So if you get the title as long as possible and as informative as possible, people will be like, wow, that's a title for sure. Let me check that out. All for attention, baby. But like the good attention, I guess, you know? But yeah. So hopefully we'll get to watching stuff. I still have to also hold up to my promise of doing like a cartoon night because I still want to watch. I know Adventure Time, but I feel like there's something else off the top of my head, but I don't remember. I was like, okay, we're gonna have anime nights and cartoon nights, and yeah. So we'll see. Anyway, trying to process, trying to think. I felt like I had more to yap about, but I really don't. So it's a shame, but it's okay, Cups. That actually probably gives us a little bit more time to start our our Pomodoro session, because as I mentioned, or as you can also see, we only have 2 Pomodoro sessions. Da-dang! And I mean, again, the better buffer between now to 7 p.m. It would be nice. Maybe I could go out on a walk before the sun sets or something, because I wasn't really planning on going to the gym. And honestly, even though I had work a little bit later, I was really lazy. I really did not want to wake up this morning. I was like, please, I want to sleep in. I've had 3 days of work. I'm not made for the full-time life. Please let me sleep in. Ooh. That's okay. It's whatever. Kyle says over the garden while rewatching October. Brother, I felt like they added something recently, didn't they? And everyone's very excited about it, and then it completely like blipped out of my existence. So, ooh. Luna says in July we're getting a new anime from the Nichijou creators. See, that also looks really cool. Except I never watched Nichijou, and I feel like not that it's a prerequisite, but I feel like I would need to watch Nichijou. But we dropped it from Anime Night. Why? I don't remember. Maybe it was the same reason of like Lucky Star. Of like, oh yeah, that seems cool. Actually, nah. Well, this is an anime that we watch at our own time, I guess. So it's whatever. Huh? Hi gamer, hi Tipanya, hi gamer, hi Doritos, hi welcome. Thank you for checking on in. I appreciate it. Conan says I don't know what to do for the Pomodoro. I'm usually in class right now, but the instructor is sick. Brother, take the day off. Unless you feel like you're really behind on something, you know? But I don't blame you either way. Because the content's still gonna happen for the week, you know? Whether the instructor is sick or not, you still have your obligations. So, if you have any online modules, I guess you can work on that. Luna says I stalked the server and there's no mention of dropping it. It just disappeared from one week to another. Yeah, but that could have been conversation that we had in voice chat. That's probably why. Sorry. Sorry. I don't remember. I think I might have to ask SG because I remember he was there and I know he really wanted to watch Nichijou, and it's very rare to get SG to watch an anime. It's very crazy to be like, wow, you hate anime? You're insane. But Ali says Nichijou isn't necessary to watch City. At most you might see some callback characters, but it's a totally separate story, just with super cute visuals and probably matching humor. Oh, pause cross that. That's a lot of anime to already add onto our list. Part of me is like, oh, we just start anime night earlier. So easy. We'll see, we'll see. SG hates anime as long as it's not ping pong. Ping pong was such a good anime though. I still get like, I don't know, there was like art of it I saw the other day and I'm like, ping pong! I was so hyped and excited for it. I was like, oh my gosh, this was so good. But yeah, Orin High School's clip still has my heart right now. Sorry, gamers. Until we're done with that or Apothecary Diaries, I'm not adding anything super duper new, and we're gonna catch up with whatever seasons, you know? Or at least whatever the upcoming season has for us. Luna says that she's a professional hater. I think it's in his job description. I know. It's like, brother, at least enjoy it. No. I'm like, okay. Kun says I caught up with all the work or classwork, plus we're a week ahead, so I didn't want to do the labs and get too far ahead. Oh, the gamer! Take a day off! Enjoy the time off, gamer! Treat yourself to something nice, because I get it. I mean, if you really want to, I guess you could refresh and look at some of the stuff for next week. Maybe if there's like a thing at the end of the chapter that gives you like a little overview, you could read that and feel good, but it's probably better not to get too far ahead, because then you're gonna get lost with the sauce and you won't really know. It's a pain in the butt, you know? But yeah, definitely relax. Alvi says, Tippa, is there a chance for an off-schedule anime morning one day for the Europeans? It's already his job. It's already anime morning. Yeah, technically 8:30, you know? I'm not opposed to it. I just think with my upcoming schedule for working for free 8 to 5 that it might not be that super duper doable, unfortunately. I could try to squeeze in something. I know this might sound a little silly, but I don't think it's silly. So I told work, because I'm a contract hitman, that hey, I want off at this time. So my last day of work is the 8th. And hold on, let me look. Oh, I'm so funny with it. Wait, what? Ah! Hold on. No way did I do that. Hold on, wait a minute. I need to see when I start my clinicals. I think I'm missing a one, because that's so funny. I'm so funny if I decided to do what I think I just did. Hold on. Please tell me my schedule. The 12th. Okay, I am missing a one. I'm so stupid. Hold on, I'm writing this in the calendar before I completely forget. And a little circle. Okay, well, never mind. I lied. Ahaha. I was gonna be like, well, Cubs, I said that I wanted to stop working, and typically I've done this before where I ask off like 2 weeks or like a week off, or a week before the semester is supposed to end, so I could focus on finals. But my work schedule, they plan out pretty far in advance, right? So I'm normally able to have that liberty. And I'm like, oh yeah, Cubs, they only have me working until the 8th, so we'll have like a week or two before, you know, I start working for free, right? Right? Wrong! Your girl said actually, past it was like, actually, let me collect as much income as I physically can before I don't get paid for the next 12 weeks. So I decided at the more responsible, more responsible route. Thanks, Past Tippa, I guess. But the days are really sporadic. I'm not doxing my schedule, but tell me how I work. Maybe in 1 week I work 1 day. So there you go. Maybe there's that flexibility. Maybe you could squeeze in something. I don't know. I don't know, because technically I guess when school's over, I don't really have to do morning co-working streams, you know? So there would be that freedom, but I don't know. Anyway. Paul says he's listened to my recommendations and on Ranking of Kings. Ranking of Kings was so good until they had that little like spin-off thing. I would definitely like to eventually like I'd like to eventually get through them, but it was obviously not as captivating as the main story. So boo. Luna says, oh, it looks like Apothecary Diary Season 1. They took 0 breaks through the 24 episodes. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, I guess we're gonna go ahead and continue then. So, da-dang. Your clinical start today? That'd be so funny. I'm glad that it's not. I'm glad that we still have time. You know, honestly, my clinical started today. I wouldn't have to worry about these upcoming practicals, but it's fine. It's whatever. I should get to it. So, bleh. Anyway, yeah, so we'll consider probably doing something more morning or more EU friendly because there's some days I like going at the gym in the mornings or evenings, so we'll kind of work around that as well. But I don't really know what else. I feel a little bit bad because I was just even like indirectly talking about this, but I feel like I haven't been really hanging out with anyone recently just because I'm like, oh no, sorry school, sorry this, sorry that. So now that I have that free time, I'm like, oh, what do I do now? But it's fine, it's whatever. Anyway, Cubs, let's go ahead and get set up for our first Pomodoro for today, okay? Okay, so as always, hee ha ha ho ho, we're gonna go ahead and politely take a 3-minute ad break. So our next upcoming Pomodoro is ad-free. So please use this time to stand up and stretch, hydrate, eat and drink something super duper duper yummy, and we'll be back. Hopefully. No, I'm just kidding. We will be back, and then we'll get started with our first Pomodoro, and life would be good. And if I could squeeze in anything else, I will, but I probably won't. I think we're going to keep it very, very easy with the 2 Pomodoros. And to be honest, I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to be back at this tomorrow anyway, with some co-working. I've kind of also... I know I haven't officially decided, but this is the official decision that tomorrow... depending maybe on how I feel, or maybe I still could do it. Tomorrow was originally scheduled as like a study stream where I go over my notes, but I think I may just do what we're doing now. So teehee, if not a little bit longer. Teehee. I was telling Rip that I would be like, oh, if there's a little bit of extra time after our Pomodoro and I feel good about this weekend, that hey, maybe I'll squeeze in the Enna Dream Barbecue. But Ryan's also playing it the same day, so I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I'll live vicariously through Ryan. Hehe, and it'll be like I just played the game. So cool. No, but I do want to get to know the quirky characters, so we'll try to squeeze it in someday, sometime, somehow. Okay? Okay. But let's go ahead and politely be right back. I'll see you gamers in a moment. Bye. Bye. Oh. Yeah, I meant to fix that. Hold on. Alright, Cubs, thank you so much for your patience. And hi to any Cub that came on in. Hello? Wow! Like, well, hi, welcome on in, welcome. Here, give me one moment. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay! Alright, Cubs, so we took our little... And Monte, hi! Gamer, thank you so much for the welcome back. Thank you! I appreciate it. Alright, we're so serious business. We're so locked in. I'm sorry, because again, there's only 20 more days. 20 more days and we'll be free from co-working kind of slightly. You know, something popped up in my head about doing co-working? Kind of, not really. Not for Spanish Club, but for something else. But if I remember it, I'll tell you, Cubs? I wanted to say gamers, but okay, brain. Alright, let's use the little of my brain that I have left to do these 2 Pomodoro sessions, so... Thank you! You got this game, thank you! Feel free to add your test with the super sweet bot. My task today is finish reading through... Welcome back, thank you! Reading through, vestibular yeah, is that it? Yeah. What is this backlog? Remove 1. I don't need the survey. Wait, do I? I don't think anyone's worked on that yet. How did I forget about that? Hold on. This is what happens when I don't do a Pomodoro. If I only do 1 Pomodoro a week, I'm mentally unwell. Because I don't remember anything. Bolt says what Pomodoro does to a bearcat, brother. It helps me, it keeps me on track. This is the only way I could like fake my organization skills. Alright, well I figured out the wellness survey thing at the same time. I have to work on vestibular stuff, so one of my practicals, if I haven't told you Cubs already, and if I'm repeating myself, feel free to stop me, I guess. I don't know. But basically what happens is, I have 2 practicals this weekend. One of them is related to the vestibular system, and I'll talk more about this when it comes to the exam on the 10th, where I go through and read the notes, and I'm like, hey Cubs, you know when they say, hey, there's a snail in your ear? Well, they're probably talking about this structure right here! Let's talk about the structures in your ears! Wow, so cool! Yeah! And it's, structures that help you keep, the vestibular system does multiple things, basically. It's a sensory and motor system. Sensory because it can help you focus on stuff, so basically your eyes don't get blurry when you go drive on the road or look at stuff while there's other things moving around you. And motor because if there is something like, oh no, I'm falling, it allows the motor control to be like, hey, yeah, your head orientation isn't supposed to be where it is right now, and your posture, it looks you're kind of slouchy, you might be possibly falling, let's see if we could try to catch you and work on that, and it puts out a motor response to make sure that you don't fall. And so when people have a vestibular issue, basically people may experience things such as BPPV, which what was the B standing for? It's positional, benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. So people experience that, or a hypofunction, and basically it just means they experience vertigo and dizziness and sometimes a little bit of nausea because there's some kind of dysfunction in that system. And so it's really cool depending on what you have and basically my practical this weekend is that I have to test if someone has that, and if they do have signs and symptoms related to it, what category does it fall under? Is it more of a BPPV or is it a hypofunction? And then if it is a BPPV, what happens with the condition is that there's a crystal or an what is it called? It's not an otolith. Otoconia? Yeah, that. It's like a calcium crystal in your ear that gets stuck basically in the canals or stuck on a cupula, and basically that crystal is messing you up because it's like, oh, I'm moving, right? Because the crystal tells me so. Ooh. And it's like, no, that crystal is not even supposed to be there. It's hitting something that's not supposed to be, and that's why you feel like you're moving even though you're not supposed to be. How can we fix this? And there's several really cool maneuvers that people could do, and am gonna be tested on this weekend that I am only vaguely familiar with. So that is my first plan of action. Look at all the wacky maneuvers and things I have to do for this practical. Yay! Yay! Otherwise, I probably should focus on my other practical, which is happening Sunday afternoon, and I hope I don't fail it. It looks very straightforward, but knowing my dumb butt, sometimes I freeze up. And I'm not like you know how they say fight or flight or freeze? But sometimes I'm like I have these very long cramming sessions, as you guys are very familiar with, but sometimes the knowledge just goes out the window as soon as I don't need it anymore. I'm like, okay, bye, and I'm like, no. I need all that arm stuff, all the arm and shoulder and elbow and hands and wrists. I need it back to me ASAP right now, because I have to study for the lower half and I can be tested on any body system, and I have to make like 2 wacky hypotheses about it and then go through like the active and passive range of motion and 2 different other tests to figure it out. Then I have to make an intervention and perform the intervention and prescribe them an exercise. I'm like, so that's my weekend. So that's why tomorrow is probably gonna be a very long Pomodoro, and today is pretty chill. But Sunny, hi Sunny, welcome. Hi Tippa. Also, you have a snail in your ear? Yeah. Look up at your well, what is the best way to say it? Yeah, if you look up your vestibular system, and I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. Oh, that's a scary foot picture. I won't show that. Like this is your vestibular system, and there's my tooth. Yay! So a lot of people are like, oh, this looks like a snail in your ear, which I think is so funny. But here's the semicircular canals, and sometimes a crystal can get stuck in here. It could get stuck in the canals or in the cupulas at the end of these semicircular canals in the ampulla. Yeah. And you have a what do you have? An anterior, a posterior, and a horizontal canal. And depending on where the crystal gets stuck, you have different things. And you have this really wacky thing called nystagmus, where basically your what is it? Your eyes beat to a certain direction. Oh, it's so wacky. Anyway. The crystals have power. They do. And they're telling me, oh. The crystal tells you. What does it tell you? Ah! Well, it says, I hope you can relax with a tiny Pomodoro before the utter devastation of a maximum Pomodoro. You know, again, I've been one of those people who could study all day, but I'm not like a all-nighter kind of gal, so I'm kind of glad that there's even the time to do that. I'll probably start Pomodoro. I'm probably gonna go to the gym tomorrow morning, and I'm probably gonna watch Full Mocha Morning. So 11:30 smiley face emoji at the earliest, 11:30 a.m. EDT, and we'll go from there. We might do 5 or 6 Pomodoros depending on how much I hate myself. Okay? The snail in my ear is telling me to invest in crypto. Oh brother, I think today might be a bad day for that. I wouldn't do it. Anyway, Rose says this tooth has no right being this cute. I know, and I have to clean it up. I keep saying that. There's a lot of things I keep saying. The snail in my ear, it's spinning. The room is spinning. Wow, that's exactly what they complain about. Wow, good job. Also says Yakuza 0's direct cut's only available on the Switch too? It's fine. It's okay. It's whatever. I'll live vicariously through people who have Switch 2s because I'm not getting that until how do you call it? A year from now. So it's fine. A year or 2, maybe. Still debating. There's nothing that I'm like, I need a Switch 2 to play this game immediately! But I won't lie, Bloodborne 2 sounds pretty cool. Have I played Bloodborne 1? No. But yeah. From Software getting another console exclusive Souls-like is wild. It's wild that it's on the Switch. But look, listen, they basically amped up the ante with the Switch too, so maybe it will run very nicely. But all the I don't know, everything from it seems so cool. But you know what? I will live vicariously through those people as well. So easy. It's PvPvE? Oh, brother. You against the world. People still waiting for Bloodborne on PC? Me too, I want to play. I want to get into game. Like, okay, sorry, I'm not procrastinating. I am procrastinating. I want to get into games where, I don't know. I just want to get into more video games, soul-like games. I want to work my way weirdly backwards, you know? No more 80 friends to carry you? Brother, I can carry myself. I beat Eldering all by myself. Sorry, that's gonna be my crowning accomplishment. I beat Eldering all by myself. I didn't have any help and I didn't do co-op. And even if I did, it doesn't make me less of a baby. But still, you know? Anyway. But I saw someone. Oh, I saw Smolchy. Smolchy was playing like Skyrim the other day, and I'm like, wow, I haven't played Skyrim ever in my life. Wow, I can't wait to play games that I just completely missed. Anyway, they don't want your money. They do, but there's like a paywall to the paywall. Tip of lungs for Armored Core. Oh God, Roman numeral 6? No. No, I don't know. Let's see if Lamork has it. Alright, if Lamork in his family library has Armored Core, I guess I'm playing it. Nope, the only word that came up with Armored Core was Danganronpa. Why? Oh, Harmony. Killing Harmony. Danganronpa 3, Killing Harmony demo version. Sorry, gamer. Hey, but I'm still gonna play that one game that is an Armored Core, and you should be happy. It's Metal Wolf Chaos XD, because that sounds like the title. I was recommended to play it for what do you call it, in July. And July's like right around the corner, so it's fine. Oh my goodness. Sunny says I'll live through you. Wait. Oh, once you get the Switch too? I was like, I felt threatened for a moment. That's why I stopped. I'm like, what? You lived through me? What? No, I don't think I'm planning to get a Switch 2 anytime soon. Again, there's no game that I'm like, I need this! And I haven't even touched my Switch 1 in a while. Which reminds me, I do have some games I want to play on the Switch, so we'll probably get to that in a little bit. Like Pokemon Arceus? Yeah, I want to play it. Anyway. Luna says, hey, Elden Ring Night Ring is 3 people. You could carry Lulu and Ryan in 1 month. Yeah, but I don't think either of them have the game. Did I tell you, Cubs, that I want to play, Baldur's Gate! Baldur's Gate 3! I want to play it with Ryan, but we both agreed that we're going to have our own playthrough first, and then we're going to have a co-op. I can't wait to spend 500 years with that game, but maybe once school's done, maybe you think I could like bum rush it and try to finish it within a week of just dedicating playing it every single day for like a week and a half straight. Ooh. You say hi gamer, you submitted your second and last assignment of the year? Brother, the year's not even over. It's only like 1/3 of the way there. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations, gamer. Welcome. Hi Tazo, 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 hi Tazo. Hi gamer. Luna says Night Rain releases in 8 weeks? Oh, well then they have plenty of time. I don't know. You tell them to get the games. I'm here. I already have the game. Luna says Baldur's Gate 3 feels like one of those games you play for 3 weeks, give up, and start a new save? Why would I give up? Ooh, a third? Yeah, wait, 4, 8. No, yeah, a third. Why did I dump my mouth there for a moment? Hold on. Excuse me. User says I might go to sleep soon. I've been awake for 30 hours? Go to bed. Sorry, I'm not sitting up. I promise I'm not hunched over like this, but I feel like I am. I'm going to the table. Anyway. Anyway, Tazo says I'm done today. Okay, you sir, go to bed. Tazo, go take a power nap on the floor. Luna, thank you so much for the head pads. Thank you. And Sunny says I'm still waiting for the Mario Kart, Mario Party, or Bomberman collabs between the Nazelli group or Ryan and friends. You're so right. Well, after the Nyeruko stuff, how do you say it? The relay race, I would really have enjoyed, or I really would have wanted to enjoy a game. So I think Bomberman would be pretty cool. Good night, everyone. Good night. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, gamers. It's time. It's time. So, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first Pomodoro. Why? Because, again, I have a school thing at 7, so I should probably, should probably get started. So, what were we doing? Yes. Ta-da! So I tossed you got the floor, not even a bed? No, because you're gonna get too comfortable and then you're gonna sleep for like the rest of the day. Why would you do that? Ooh. Anyway. Let's see. But yeah, feel free to add your test with the super sweep. Da-da, 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 da-da. Don't knock a floor nap? Yeah, exactly. If you're exhausted, you're exhausted. You know? And you just close your eyes. Listen, I've done a few floor naps even on stream. If you ever catch me saying, hey cubs, I'm gonna do a 15-minute nap, that's me on the floor. So, and it works because I lay there and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. So much things to do. 15-minute nap. And then I just have to stop thinking. And then somehow I pass out. And then my alarm goes off and I'm like, oh, 15 minutes already, back to stream. So it's fine, it's okay. Anyway, but no naps here, unfortunately. Let's sigh. So, one of the things, by the way, is I'm using my tablet to read stuff and take notes. So, I am going to be reading something on my desk. So, here's my I'm reading something on my desk alert. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. We have some new music. I don't know if I like it, though. Let's pick this music. I don't know if that one's better, but it's fine. I take it. We take it. Zeke, hi, welcome, gamer. Welcome. Thank you so much for the Cup Club check-in. Welcome. And thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you. Let me... Oh, Cubs, I didn't show you my water bottle. My new one. It's so cute. And I washed it yesterday. So Cubs don't have to harass me about mold. But you know, it is like a little bit too big for my hand. And actually 2 days ago at work I ended up dropping the water on my lap, which was very embarrassing because I was meeting new people that day. And I'm like, hey, don't mind me, I just spilled water on myself. My bad, sorry. But anyway, one moment. Wow, thank you! Mold free cup goes wild! And the crowd goes wild! I was wearing gray pants, so and of course it had to be like gray pants. So yeah, I was like, it's fine, it's whatever. They were like, oh, okay, and I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway, hi Snowy, hi, welcome. Normally I'm wearing black pants too. That day I was like, oh, I'm feeling a little quirky with it. I'm gonna go ahead and wear stuff I don't normally wear. Oh, look at me go. With water. No blow dryers in the bathrooms? No, it's only paper towels. I know, we're not eco-friendly. Huh? Totally not drinking out of my shaker and thinking, when was the last time I cleaned it? Brother, I clean my shaker every time I'm done with it. Now, can it sit overnight with some water until I actually wash it? I'm only bearcat. But no, I can't. I can't. I'm so sorry. My protein shake has milk in it, and there's no way that I would be like, yeah, I'm not washing that. It's being washed. That's fine. Please go wash your cups. Okay? Okay. Good reminder. Maybe that could be your task for the 45-minute Pomodoro. Yeah, with milk you always clean it? Okay. Then what are you? Oh, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Anyway. But yeah, let me go ahead and skedaddle because it's already 4:30! 4:30! So, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We got some new music. We got the jams. We got the mute icon, which is right here. Wow, super cool. And I will see you gamers in 45 whole minutes. I hope you guys have a super duper productive Pomodoro session. Even though I'll be muted during the 45 minutes, I'll still say my highs and himos and all that good stuff. And again, today's only a quick Pomodoro. Tomorrow I'll be back into it, into the vibe with more Pomodoro. So let's do this, okay? Okay. It's just a multivitamin powder and some water. Go wash it anyway. Just in case. You never know if there's mold. Because I didn't, and then, you know, I'm surprised I'm not, okay. I'm leaving before the conversation's like, oh, is that me blasting the background music? That's crazy. Bye! Bring! Alright, Cubs, you heard the timer and you heard the sound of my voice. We are done! Done with our first Pomodoro, and we're already basically halfway there. Huh. That's crazy. I hope all of you had a super duper duper productive first Pomodoro. We are only one more Pomodoro away, and then we have to go ahead and skedaddle. But hi to any cub that came on in during the first Pomodoro. Like, hi, welcome gamer. Long time no see. I hope everything's been treating you super duper well, especially with work and whatnot. I think the last time we talked, I might be making up, so actually never mind. I'm like, they said you changed, but I think we were talking about something. You're like, I don't do that anymore, and I said, oh, okay, never mind. And thank you for the head pat. Thank you, but thank you, God. Thank you, Vo. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Robo, for the beep, 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 beep. Also, special thank you to all the streaks that just came on out like in the last 10 minutes. I'm like, gamers, what the heck? Ben, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. Thank you. Tipanya, Atomic, thank you so much for the 7-day stream streak. Thank you. 779. Single 70. Yes, the golden age. No, but seriously, that's super duper impressive. Thank you so much for the 70 stream streak. I appreciate it very, very, very much. And thank you, Seth, as well, for the 5 stream streak. Thank you. Seth says, I hope that the study is going well. It is, gamer. Literally was fighting for the clock. I'm like, Cubs, I need to make sure I read all this and understand it. And then a lot of this content I'm going to go over is going to be, hopefully, repeated in just a little over an hour, around 7. So here's hoping for the best. Bye, Ben. Hi, Watch. Hi, welcome. Hi, Beeps. Hi, welcome. Beeps, and hi, Double. Hi, welcome. And Zero, hi, welcome. So Beeps actually requested an MS Paint doodle, so we're going to go ahead and try to see if I can pop that up and get it set up before we get thrown away into the ad heck. And let me see if I can grab it. But hi, welcome. Gaming, kind of call me a gamer, so kind of makes sense. Brother, why do I need font that big? Why is there this giant gap too? Oh brother, they hate me. What the heck? Okay. I guess this is it. Oh, there you go. Emma's Paint Doodle for Beebs. So I need to draw a wizard toe, a pointy hat, and a potion. All right, let's go ahead and see if we could do it. Also, MS Paint, where the heck are you? Hold on. Would it be okay here? No, hold on. Wait, what? There you go. Alright. I thought the Pop Team Epic was gonna be part of the— No, sorry, that's just my layering. I kind of have a vision for this. I don't really know how to draw Toad, so you'll have to forgive me. But I'm thinking, let's see. I'm gonna make him round. Maybe you should have bigger eyes. There you go. It's gonna be a big doodle. Ta-da! I feel like I'm just drawing myself right now. Wide frog. I don't know where I'm getting these eyes from, but I hope that's how you draw. This guy. He's gonna be so big! So chunky! You know, I had my tablet and I kind of drew him. You're like told like Bob? No. They wanted a— I don't know how to draw a toad. It's gonna do that. That's their tongue. Hypnotoad, is that where I'm getting this from? I'm like, I don't think toads are normally drawn like this. But pointy hat. Okay, so we need to move him because he needs room for his hat, and I need to give this guy limbs. I guess. Oh my gosh, this hat is gonna be the biggest hat. The biggest hat known to mankind. And you know he's a wizard because he has like a little— You know he's a wizard because it has a star. so cool. It's the "you tried" star. And maybe he just has, gosh, I can't draw stars. He just has stars all over. And the hat has to be purple for some reason. Don't question it. Just accept that. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, glory to Hypnotoad. You know, I never watched Futurama. Is this a safe space where I could say that? Like, Tippa, what do you mean you haven't watched Futurama? You really are living under a rock. You're kidding me. That was like really popular. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of stopped having cable. Sorry, I'm lame. Anyway. Sorry, let me finish coloring this. Reminds you of Adventure Time? I'm flattered. And they had like... I shouldn't draw that, hold on. I can't draw circles today. I can't even count all the shows I haven't watched. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, haven't watched. Oh goodness. Brother, he's so chunky. This is probably one of the biggest drawings that I've drawn. Just for the fun of it, you know? And this guy, oh my gosh, that's not how you draw his hand. Let's say he's just, I don't know, he's holding the bottle of the potion. That's definitely this. Yep, It looks like a, I don't think that's a magic potion, but I'm gonna pretend that it is for simplicity's sake, because I don't want to draw the bottle here, but maybe I should draw the bottle there. Well, he could still have really cool posing here. How about that? His hand definitely got longer there. He messes with some stuff, it's fine. Ta-da! Let's see. And it's probably blue? Whoa. So magic. Do I want to color this? Let's see. Yeah, I guess I will. And we'll have a little darker one, and then we'll go from there. This goes hard. Thank you. No, I'm very flattered. Thank you. I'm just like, oh, I didn't expect this, you know? I don't want to think about how many animes I've bookmarked and I only have more to add. Yeah, it's gonna go into my bookmarks. I have a whole like thing on my Google Chrome where it's like, yep, things I want to watch, things I want to click, things I want to read, and there's a bunch of anime on there. So I'm like, oh, how nerve-wracking. Cute frog. Do I want to actually color him? Why did I add the blush then? It's okay, maybe his eyes could just be green. I feel like then his whole thing has to be green, you know? Gosh darn it. I'll just color around the blush, it's okay. And we'll go with a slightly darker green. His limbs could be dark green, maybe. No, does that make sense? No, make it make sense. He could look like Shrek. His, hero. Anyway, add this character into League. League, please. I'm a character designer. He has like one hand bigger than the other, but I mean, that's just a quirk. Everyone has their quirks. Maybe I'll add oh, green arm. Maybe he has little elbow pads. That would be kind of cute. I always thought that was pretty fashionable. Elbow pads. That's a deal here. Thank you. The funny thing is that I still think about finally reading a series and then to get an anime adaptation. Brother, good things come to those who wait. You just got rewarded for your patience. Are you so excited and happy for that? Pog. Oh my goodness, how much time on the Pomodoro timer that I've hidden from all of you cubs? Can we get a guesstimation? Anyway, this is probably the cuter drawing that I've done in a really long time too. Not saying that all my MS Paint doodles— okay, well the one with little mark was fine. You could have little— yeah. But it's the cuter OC. Let's see. Do you like how I color as like a child? That's the quirk. I didn't really learn how to color. It made me a little disappointed because I actually drew fan art for Big Ham, or the Bigger Ham, her April Fools. I'm like, wow, this goes hard. Let me try to see if I could color it. And then my coloring's like this, and I'm like, you know what? This stays between me, I guess, until I figure it out. There you go. Well, actually, I guess maybe I should color the stars too. Hold on. I think the eye should be yellow. Asking— oops. Asking for a friend. MS Paint really looks this good? Aww. I'll do a little— do I like that? Let's see. Do I like it? Oh, it adds depth or something. Brother, I'm actually proud! Yay! Imagine Beebs requested for Toad for Mario instead of the actual Toad. Well, this is what they're getting, so I don't know. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, let's see. MS Paint, we have 2 minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and save this. What is this? Let's see. This is MS Paint 326. So that is my— this is my third doodle. This is my 326 doodle. Welcome. And let me go ahead and post it. And I'll tag them. Beep. 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 Oh my goodness, let's see how fast I could do this though. There you go. Bachi bachi bachi! He's so cute! He's so cute! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Okay, yeah, it's good. Oh, and the music stopped? Okay, I guess that's my cue to go. Alright, so Cubs, let me go ahead and add about 3 minutes. Read that as 3 minutes to the timer, the 1 minute me having a cool explanation. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna go ahead and politely take a 3-minute ad break. Why? Because an ad plays every hour on the hour. Boo, 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 boo. Well, maybe not on the hour, but at the hour of me streaming. So to have an ad-free Pomodoro when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and do our little Pomodoro now, or a little 3-minute break now. Okay. Okay, so I'll see you gamers and now. Later. I'll see you gamers later. Okay? Okay. Use this time to stand up and stretch, hydrate, eat and drink something super duper yummy. I'll be back. Oh, hi, Cup. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate it. We are we're gonna go ahead and get started immediately. Why? Because the faster we start, tee hee ha ha ho ho, the more I can yap it later. And you know, I feel like we had a pretty full 15-minute break, Pomodoro. So tee hee ha ha ho ho. So here's hoping all for the best. So thank you so much for the welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, gamers, to those who came on in or those who are like, what? Huh? What? As I phase through the desk yet again. I'm fixing my bending physics eventually. Today's not the day though. Ah! Anyway. Huh? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah! Feel free to add your task into the super sweet bot with exclamation mark task base, whatever the heck you need to do. I'm just gonna work on my MSK notes and call it a day because we only have one more Pomodoro left, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started! I'll see you gamers in a little bit. As always, unfortunately, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I'll be muted for 45, but don't worry, because after the 45, it's a yap session, and then I yap for like 20 minutes, and then I say, goodbye, Cubs, I got to go now. I have a school thing at 7. Gomenyasawi! And then I perish. So, survive? Oh, I guess I'm not perishing. Never mind. I was just kidding. The just kidding star. But yeah, final stretch. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Cubs, by the way, I've been getting better. I could touch my toesies, kind of. Before, I wasn't flexible. When I would reach for my toesies, I would go like right under my knee. But now, I'm just... I was gonna say I'm stretchier now. Like, actually, let's not say that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm like double jointed, basically. I'm leaving. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm going. Goodbye. All right, let me get the mute icon. Let me blast. Oh, the mute icon. Let me blast the music. I'll see you gamers in a little bit. Bye forever. At least for 45, which feels like forever. Goodbye. Bring, bring. Alright, Cubs, you heard the timer and you hear the sound of my voice. We're done! Pachi, 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 pachi. Students who got some really good work done. But today, as mentioned earlier, it is a short Pomodoro. Bum, bum, bum. Hold on one moment. Let me finish this up. Alright, I'm done! Ah! But thank you for the pachi pachis and the beep 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 and the bring bring bring. Pomodoro over, honestly. It's going super duper. But so I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit lost. I was kind of like, I really don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I'm like, but then my classmate actually released like a document, and it's 146 pages. So that's what I'm gonna be looking at tomorrow. So I'm like, ooh. But there's some other things that I'm like, okay, maybe I should find like very common disorders and like go from there. Like, okay, this is what you do for like MCL, okay, or MCL sprain, ACL. Okay, what's a common thing about the foot? And then go from there. But I hope you Cubs had a super duper productive Pomodoro session. Hi to any Cub that came on in during our second Pomodoro, like Ryan. Hi, gamer. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out now that I'm speaking and I'm in voice, and everyone could be like, whoa, Tippa's talking about someone. They're shouting them out. That's crazy. And then they go give you a follow. So all according to Kikaku. But yeah, big pachi pachis. Ryan, you want to see a frog I drew? I'm very proud of this frog. I hope you will humor me by saying yes, and if you don't humor me at all, completely understandable. Have a good day. But is it a frog or a toad? You know what? Ryan is actually the professional on that. Why are you asking me? Ryan literally had a dedicated Hi Lamp, welcome. Alright, are you ready for this frog toad? Look at him. Is he so cute? Look at him. He's colored too. He's not just a doodle sketch, he's real. So proud, even if his hands are asymmetrical. I could have just copied and pasted. Maybe Miss Pink gets a rotation tool. We got it. Anyway, gamers. But that is all that I have right now. I'm gonna go ahead and politely... A pointy hat? Brother, there's a point at the end. They're good. Beebs is gonna be happy with this, I think. The themes, the tones, pure art. See? Cubs appreciate art when they see it. Anyway, gamers. I meant the word wrong? Huh? Oh, you're good. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle because I have about 30 minutes before this meeting. So let's go ahead and politely do a little bit of shilling because I'm gonna be back anyway tomorrow. So I will see you Cubs very, 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 very soon, as early as 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. So feel free to check out the Discord. It's the official Cub Club. On Mondays we have anime night, so feel free to join us. We just started Ouran High School Host Club. We're like on episode 5, yeah? And we're watching the latest episodes of Apothecary Diaries around 8:30 p.m. EDT, so if you want to go ahead and join, feel free to join the Discord and grab a roll. I also ping when I go live. We have a little Spanish club that we do, and life is so good. But dude, thank you, appreciate it. With the citrus emote, good taste. Appreciate it. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord. We're doing weekly Spanish sessions because I want to learn the language, la idioma de español, pero no estudia español en tiempo mucho. Lo siento, no estudio porque escuela es muy difícil. Soy ocupada. See, aren't I like fluent? Anyway, but feel free to join along with that. But feel free to check out the Twitter. So tomorrow's Friday, and it is my last day of the week streaming. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. I have school this weekend. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. But that's okay. Daijoubu. We'll be back with some more co-working and Pomodoro as usual. And next week, we'll be gamers. we'll do a little bit of gaming. I'll talk to Ryan about playing more Look Outside. I will do more study and co-working because of who I am. Hopefully we'll get to also squeeze in Stanley Parable and Yakuza. Ta-dang! Ryan, get your butt back in the Spanish club. Honestly, brother. You're like on chapter 3 or 4? Brother, I'm behind, but I'm not 3 or 4. Ah! I'm actually still stuck on chapter like 14, and we're on like week 16 or chapter 16. But I said, hey, I'm gonna be transparent. School's stressing me out right now that if I'm not focusing on school, I will explode. But as soon as school is done, I can put all my focus to it and squeeze in like 2 chapters a week or something, you know? Teehee. Some people actually read a chapter a day in some textbooks, and I think they're a little insane for that. That's like hours of... Ooh. Anyway. That's more Spanish than I can speak, brother. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to join and also grab a Osito roll and the Discord, okay? Okay. But yeah, look forward to the schedule tomorrow. Sorry, next week, but tomorrow I'll be back. It'll be a long stream, so if I catch you, great. And if I don't, well... Our times will cross another time, I'm sure, so I hope you guys have a good rest of your, your week, and an even better weekend. Please have a better weekend than I, as I'm in school. But please also send me good vibes, brain cells, well wishes. I need all of it, because, again, it's my last weekend of school ever! So I'm gonna need it, especially with the 2 practicals, and if I have to retake one, I think I will not explode, but implode, which, it feels infinitely worse. But less of a cleanup for other people to worry about, so... But yeah. Hi, Key. Hi, welcome. I'm sorry, gamer, I do have to go, but it was nice seeing you stopping by at least. Soon we'll play, yeah! I'm excited about playing more Lookout, even if it does scare me. Or sorry, Look Outside, not Lookout. Ooh. Well, you have all day tomorrow if you want to tune in. No worries, keep behind. Welcome. But yeah, here's my remaining brain cells. Good luck, Albert. Thank you, God. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Alright. Also, Cubs, feel free to check out the socials. And feel free to check out the TikTok, the YouTube, and all that really good jazz. Yeah? Yeah. So, I actually uploaded a clip of the lemon melon cookie. So if you want to go ahead and check out my socials and check out the TikTok, the YouTube, the Twitter, or even the Blue Sky, I posted it everywhere. Everywhere. And so if you want a cute song stuck in your head, or actually, does that make you want to tune into it more or not? Wink wonk, wink wonk. Feel free to check it out, okay? Okay. There's actually 2 more like silly clips I want to do. I want to do the silly like ice cream meme of the from Love Live of ba 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 hi nani daski. Like, what do you like? Oh, ice cream, chocolate mint, but I like you more. Yeah, I want to do that, but that's a after this weekend plan. But yeah, feel free to grab a raid message if you're not subscribed. Absolutely no hecking worries. Feel free to use the berry emojis with the Gao Gao raid. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Feel free to use the Tipagao with the Gao Gao raid. And thank you for stream Tipa. Thank you, Atomic, for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you, Conan, as well. I will take those well wishes. And thank you as well for joining. Thank you, Sunny, as well. See you tomorrow. I will be here. 6 hours. 6 hours. Ah! Probably, yeah. 6, 5, 7 hours. It's not that I don't enjoy spending time with you, cuz I'm also like, school! Ah! But it's okay. Soon, it'll be over, and after today, 19 more days. So I'm so excited. But thank you, Puzzle, for joining. Thank you for Shane Tipman. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for joining. Thank you. And thank you, Rebel, as well. Have a good one. You got this. Okay, thank you. Let's go. We're going. How much? Thank you as well. Thank you. Brain cell transfer. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, thank you. Wow, much faster than it was, back in my day. You had to really like butt head to head. You need to physically feel the transfer. But now with this technology we have nowadays, wow, things are moving so fast. Anyway, so Cubs, so you're gonna be like, Tippa, who are we raiding? Why do you speak with such confidence? Yeah. Yes, Cubs. Very good questions all around. I did find someone to raid, and they're brand new. Wow, sugoi! And it's cute because they're cute because they are also co-working, but they're actually doing art. They're art co-working. They were doing like art criticisms earlier, like they would submit stuff into the Discord. But now it looks like they're working on an emote, so we love that. We love artistes. So let's go ahead and give our support, you know? Wow, 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 exactly. We're gonna be raiding into this person. And so you could get a sneak peek, and also if any cup gets left behind, then they could be like, whoa, that's where they went. But yeah, feel free to copy a raid message. I'm gonna try to see if we can raid them before we get hit by an ad by them. If they do their ads hourly, an ad is gonna play in like 2 minutes. So, let's speed it up. Back in my day, we did the brain cell transfers by dial-up. Yeah, those were the times. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, your afternoon, and evening. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me. Again, thank you so very much for your patience with all these co-working streams. But again, 20 more days, smiley face emoji. Technically 19, but who's really counting except me? Nice. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow. And if I don't see you tomorrow, please have a good rest of your week and a better weekend. Lots of love. Oh, I think our raid screen's gonna be hacked up. No, it won't. Yes, it will. There, it's hacked up! Let's go! Bye, though! Bye!